Kids Internet Safety Alliance gives us his thoughts on these hacktivist vigilantes. Good morning.
Good morning, G.
Well, these hacktivists have shut down 40 child porn websites. As a former sex crimes unit detective, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, first of all, I can't say I'm disappointed that they've done what they've done. I think they've brought this topic to the forefront, and the reality is that there are informed people now on the internet, and the youth of today, with all that we see occurring around the world, are seeing things they don't like and they want to do something about it. I think, however, that this is probably not the best response, in that it needs to be a community effort. See, the internet is now a community, and in the same way we've dealt with community policing issues in the past, we need to do so on the internet, and that means involving law enforcement, government, software, IT industry, and certainly service providers, as well as private citizens, and come up with a way to stop this, because it's overwhelming, and there's a lot of bad things going on out there.
Is it okay, though, to hack into a private website for the greater good?
Well, it's interesting, and I'll say it. This is what I'll say it. On the internet, there are a lot of criminal activities occurring. They are basically occurring veiled in the abilities of the criminals to cloak themselves, to be anonymous, to be invisible, and there are no sort of global laws. There's not like there's regulation of the internet in Canada in the sense of the CRTC would regulate the content on TV, as an example. So there's a lot of gray area in this, but I again would say that the filth out there is so bad that the reality is something needs to be done about it. And on the other side of the coin, for people to say, oh, you can't do that, the police have it covered. The reality is the police, and they're doing the best they can. They have they're simply incredibly overwhelmed, certainly here in Canada, even though the RCMP are doing a great job leading this rally, but the fact is we need to do more.
But we know that police monitor these sites on a regular basis. Could hacking into these sites hinder ongoing police investigations, or can it actually help?
Well, you know, we can ask a lot of what ifs. What if it might make a difference in one investigation? And the truth is, probably. However, what if Canadians understood that there's tens of thousands of men out there who are trading and developing and manufacturing these horrible images and abusing kids? What if Canadians better came to grips with the fact that something needs to be done about this? And the fact is, we have to work together. We need to get more cyber cops on the beat, and that's not necessarily in Canada. We need to train them around the world so that they can, in fact, as community police officers, work together. Whether an officer's in South Dakota or South Africa, they can work to ensure that, you know, children are safe all over the world. I'm taking a team to South Africa in a month to do just that, to train the cyber cops, to get them on the global beat so that they can work together and ultimately save kids in Canada.
And that's the ultimate goal. Thank you so much, Paul Gillespie with the Kids Internet.